What's up, guys, and welcome back once again to the Imagination event in 2018 in Roblox. So I wanted to clear this up in the Make a Cake game. The wings and the actual 7723 robot, I kind of mixed them up in how they were supposed to be in the last video, so I'm just going to show you how to do both of them in this video. If you look there, it says create 3 cakes with new flavor or topping. So new flavor or topping. There's a new flavor and there's a new topping. The new flavor is the neon flavor. The new topping is the robot topping, which is the 7734 companion. So you have to make 3 of those cakes with like 1 or both of those, and then you have to share those with 3 people, and that will get you the bot companion. And then it shows look around the factory to find the colorful ingredients to make these. You don't really have to like do a search around the factory or anything to find any special or hidden ingredients. All you have to do is look into your recipe book, and then your recipe book tells you how to make the next gen cake, and you have to make 1 of those and you feed it to the robot, and then that is how you get the rainbow wings. So first of all, what you have to do, if you go over here to the cake spot, in order to grab these on the bottom, you see there's like a little finger thing, and that's what you use to actually grab pieces of cake. So I'm doing 1 right now. First, we're gonna do the rainbow one. If you want to get both going, just throw 4 or 5 of those cakes in there at a time, and then go and feed 1 to the robot, and then try to feed, you know, the other 3 to other people. But you'll see how it's done here at the end. But basically, as you can see, we're waiting here for a long time. I'll pop open the recipe book and we'll show you here what we're supposed to do. See that next gen cake? You want to, so my stuff is ready. So I want to move it before somebody else grabs it. Other people can probably grab your stuff, and make sure you grab your cake, because if you grab the wrong cake, you can click on it and then it says it's somebody else's cake. But we're going to go back here to the recipe book. Look in there. So you want to chill it in the freezer. You want to add neon frosting, that's the new flavoring. So they call it flavor and frosting in different spots. So, and then add the 7723 topper, and then enjoy. But basically, you're making this cake for the robot at the end in the cafeteria. So we're going to speed this up just a little bit, and then we'll pick it back up after we get to where the cake is ready, and we're going to take it over to the robot. All right, so now that you're at the end and you've got your cake now coming down the conveyor belt, and this is your cake. So you can see if you click on the wrong, on the bottom, there's a share button. So you want to click on the share button, then it says, click on a cake. See how it says, I don't own this cake? Then that's not my cake. I gotta make sure I click on the right one. So now I clicked on the correct cake, and I know that this is my cake. So I wanna grab that with the grab tool, and then I wanna pull this and turn around, and behind me, there is the cafeteria. And in the cafeteria behind me, sitting at one of the tables, you will see a robot. So go back here and see that robot. We're gonna set this down. You could probably leave it back behind, but you wanna do the cake share button again, and then click on that, then click the cake to share, then click on the robot, then you've shared the cake with the robot, and then you get the congratulations message and good job, and then an advertisement for the next gen show on Netflix that starts on Friday, September 7th. And then you go into your avatar and your inventory, and you look in there, and you've got the rainbow wings. So that is how you get the rainbow wings. I'm sorry I swapped them last time. That is my bad. That was a huge mistake on my part. I thought it was the other way around. Apparently I already got the wings, and as you'll see in this video, for the other part is when you get the robot companion, it's a little tricky because it doesn't necessarily confirm every single time that you've actually given the cake to somebody, because it seems to me like the second time it actually confirmed it was the time that it actually gave it to me. I don't know, kind of bugged out a little bit there. So if you get to a point where it's bugging out, then I'll show you here at the end and we'll explain what happened. But right now we're going to fast forward just a little bit. You want to go to the end. I'm throwing 4 cakes in there. I'm going to make 4. All you need is 3 and to share, but some of these tend to get lost or some people might take them. So throw in 4 or 5, you know, and then just follow these along the way to the end, and we'll speed that up here in just a minute. Okay, and now you are off to the end, and you've got a whole bunch of cakes there piled up ready for you to share with 3 people. So they don't actually have to eat it. You just have to go to that share button again, select a cake, and then select a player. So all you have to do is, once you've got it selected, then find some players, and you're essentially, I guess, forcing them to eat your cake. And if they're a little far down there, as you can see, a little bit of distance down there, and I was still able to get that person to do it. I think you can actually get the same person to eat all 3 cakes, because, all right, so what happens here, I'm not sure, like, I don't really get a confirmation. I clicked on that person, and I think that person ate the cake, but I didn't get a confirmation. So I ended up kind of running around a little bit and doing this and trying to click on several other people, and it seemed a little weird. You can kind of watch what's happening there. It still tells to select a player, and when I select people, it doesn't actually select them successfully. You see, I'm clicking on that person, but it's not working. So it's a little bit buggy, as you can see. I'm thinking what you have to do is, after you select somebody, you have to exit the share option, the share menu. Maybe go to a menu to just select it, and then go back to the share thing, so it'll actually give you a prompt. Otherwise, you may be clicking on people, but it's not going to show you for sure. So now, as you can see, what I'm going to do is just kind of head back to where all my cakes are. I don't know, I think the cakes disappear after a certain amount of time, but I'm not positive. So I clicked out of there, clicked back on there, clicked on this cake, and then I go and I just need to click on one more person to share it, and see, it says congratulations. So as far as I thought, that was the second person, but it was the third apparently. So you create 3 of those cakes, you share them with 3 people, and then after that you will have your little companion in your inventory. You can go over to your avatar, and let's see here, click on your avatar, and then refresh over there, and your inventory, you've got the 7723 companion.